Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. My name's Mullinix, and I am a health and wellness coach and occupational therapist. Coming to you live from Minnesota. Live for me, not for you. It's cold here, but no snow. So, I have a tool to add to your wellness toolbox today, and this practice is called Daily Mindful Moments. And what I mean by this is to start practicing on a daily basis, paying attention to here and now, to the present moment circumstances, with an attitude of compassionate curiosity. That may still not make too much sense to you, so let me explain more. So, when we pay attention to what is going on in our minds and bodies, what we're thinking, what we're feeling, what we're doing, in a non-judgmental way, this mindfulness awareness gives us the ability to pause, recognize our thoughts and feelings, and this is the most important part. It gives us the chance to decide how we want to respond to these situations or thoughts or feelings. Most often, what we do in our lives, and this is very natural, is not to pay attention, and we're on autopilot. When we're on autopilot, we just respond habitually to difficult emotions, to challenges, to stress. So it just goes around and around and around. And what happens is we get in the stress response. And ultimately, we feel less in control and more of a helplessness. Again, very natural. But with mindfulness practice, it really helps us all to become more self-aware, to better manage stress, to better induce calm in your mind and body, and also to balance the nervous system. Our circumstances today, we are bombarded with a lot of unsettling information. And this information really produces us to feel worried, distracted, real uncomfortable, exhausted, distressed, and fear. Now, again, this is a very natural reaction, okay, to what's going on. Yet, when we're not in check with these type of feelings, what really happens is it can become very debilitating. And it's hard to manage ourselves in our day, and it's hard to take care of ourselves. So mindfulness is a practice and a tool, and it's readily available to all of us at any time. And what it will help is help us develop this capacity to be more in control of our internal self. So we aren't so vulnerable to the ever-changing, changing environment in the world around us. So a great place to start to cultivate mindfulness is through a breath awareness activity, because our breath, of course, is always present and it is always changing. So it makes an ideal focus for practicing focusing attention. I like to think of my breath work as my anchor. Keeps me connected, grounded. Again, that one breath can shift me into understanding I have a choice in how I respond to this feeling, to this situation. So let's do it together, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is just get into a comfortable position, whatever that may be. But it's a position that you feel alert and at ease. I invite you also to close your eyes if this is comfortable. And if it's not, just fix your gaze in a soft manner and just look down or look away from the screen. So you're ready? Let's give this a go. It's very brief. We're just going to introduce some mindful breathing. All right? All right. So let's take a deep breath. Settle in. So let's start by bringing our attention to our feet and feel or visualize how they make contact with the floor, providing a sense of stability or groundedness. Now bring your attention to your hands. Where are they resting? Are they at your sides or in your lap? Are they fisted or open? And if you can feel or visualize the temperature of your hands. Now I invite your awareness into your body and pay attention to your breathing and see whether you can find the place in your body where you most clearly feel the sensation of your breath moving in and out. You may notice it at the tip of your nose or in the rise and fall of your chest or your belly. It makes no difference at all where you feel your breath. There is no right place. Now just let your attention settle on that place and watch your breath as it moves in and back out with an attitude of relax, curiosity. Count 10 breaths in and out. And don't try to change or control your breathing. You don't need to do anything fancy or special. Just pay attention. You may notice that your mind wanders quickly. Maybe even you notice this after the first breath, and this is very natural. So when that happens, without judging yourself or your wandering mind, bring your attention back to your breath. And I'm just going to give you another moment of silence to perform a few more breaths. Okay, excellent. Come back to the room. I know that's very brief. And some of you, I'm sure, are practicing mindfulness already. But remember, if you're not, and if this is new, it's not this automatic, like, aha, wild, crazy. It's becoming comfortable with yourself in a very relaxed state and just recognizing what's going on. The awareness piece is huge and it starts slow. So don't have high expectations, but the key to mindfulness is practicing it on a daily basis. And try to go from 10 breaths to 10 minutes of just sitting and being and hearing what's going on around you, and then focusing in on what's going on inside of you. With that practice, there's going to become an automatic response that in one breath could help you shift to a new idea, a new state of thinking, a new direction you want to go. So it is so easy, yet is so challenging. So practice is key. And it's also important to practice it when you're not in a stressed state. So practice it while you're cooking a meal, while you're eating even, or doing a puzzle, whatever we're doing as we're confined in our homes right now. But it really is very powerful, and it could change the way you feel inside as well as how it radiates on the outside. I have attached a few resources to this talk. So what's great about what I gave you is that they're free meditations. There are all sorts of different type of meditations, breathing exercises, visualizations, and the sites that I gave you are really great sites that can help you dive a little deeper into this practice and explore different ways, because some ways we like, some ways we don't like with the mindfulness. So it gives you a potpourri of different exercises that you can pick and choose what resonates best with you. All right, so that's your little wellness tip for the day. And thank you so much for allowing me to provide you with this information. It's an honor. So I want to end with one quick meditation to you all to be well. And it's a love and kindness meditation. May you be safe and protected. May you be happy, peaceful, and calm. May you be strong and healthy. May you live with joy and ease. May you be filled with loving kindness. Thank you.